If you're looking for a brand new handmade custom bag for your next visit to the Disney parks that also supports a family-ran business, keep on watching. What's going on, everybody? I'm David, and this is our family small shop, Mickey and Mandy. We are Disney adults that create custom bags, screen printed shirts, and handmade home decor inspired by everybody's favorite magical theme parks. And in this week's video, we are going to continue peeling back the curtain and showing you how we make some of the awesome products on our website. And in this week's video, we are going to be showing you how my mom, the Mandy half of Mickey and Mandy, makes those awesome handmade custom bags that you see behind me in all of the YouTube videos and also over on our Instagram and TikTok pages. Before we get that behind the scenes look though, I do want to ask, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos where we dive into the Disney parks or our handmade products on our family's small shop, mickeyandmandy.com. And also be sure, if you're not already, to follow us over on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. That way you don't miss out on ready-to-ship drops, new product drops, and some other pretty awesome Disney content. All right, now let's pull on that yellow strap and let's take a look. So this is a look at my mom, again, the Mandy half of Mickey and Mandy, making a handmade custom crossbody belt bag. And this is a convertible bag that goes back and forth between a belt bag and a crossbody bag, depending on what your needs are, depending on what your style is for that particular day at the Disney parks, whatever you want. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know anything about what Mandy is doing in this particular set of videos. All I know is that it is straight up magic. To kind of give you a little bit of an idea of my mom's sewing background, she has been doing this my entire life. She has made Halloween costumes. She has made repairs to skirts and dresses. When we actually first started out with Mickey and Mandy, she was making skirts and blankets. Mouse ears were a very big part of our catalog. The things that I have seen her accomplish with a sewing machine are unmatched. I don't think I actually have the photos or videos to show you conveniently enough, but she did make some pretty dope Halloween costumes around Captain Hook, Jack Sparrow, and the parrot costumes that my cousins had one year were insane. But nowadays she's making handmade, customizable bags for the Disney adult community. And while she is making this particular custom order, I'm gonna be here in the background to kind of walk you through how you can get your very own bag for your next visit to the Disney parks or Universal, whatever your cup of tea is. I'm not here to judge. So there are, I would say, 3 main ways that you can get a handmade bag from our family small shop, Mickey and Mandy. And each one of these is going to get progressively easier. So the first method that I'm going to walk you through in getting your very own handmade custom bag for your next visit to the Disney parks, I will say it's a little bit more involved, but there is an easy way to go about it, and I'm going to take you through it step by step. Before I go any further, we are going to pretend that the bag that I am making is one for spooky season at Disney. This is one for a visit for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or for Oogie Boogie Bash, or if Haunted Mansion is just your vibe. We are going to pretend that we are going to order a backpack and a Haunted Mansion bag, so remember that. So my first step is going to be heading over to our family small shop, www.mickeyandmandy.com. What you're going to want to do first is head over to our fabric options. You're going to do this because this is going to kind of give you an idea of what we have in stock. And my sister Katie, she kind of runs the website and a good chunk of the Mickey and Mandy Instagram page. She does an awesome job of keeping all of our fabric options well organized and up to date. So any of our new fabrics or nylons or vinyls, those are all going to be on there, organized by what is new based off the different seasons. So if you're looking for something around the holidays or spring, summer, fall, or if you're looking something a little bit more park specific, it's all going to be under one of those categories. So for me, since I am going to order a Haunted Mansion backpack, I'm going to head over to either the Parks fabric section or our Fall fabric section, and I'm going to take a look at what we've got. And I found a fabric that I really like, that it has Madame Leota's little ball on it, and that's going to be an awesome backpack. Really going to stand out in the Disney parks. And with each one of our fabric options, there is a little code in the bottom right hand corner. It's going to be a number or a letter. You're going to remember that. Remember that letter, remember that number, whatever that code is, you're going to remember that for 2 steps from now. Now that I picked out my fabric, I'm going to head over to our custom items tab. This is going to offer a full catalog of the different things that we have on our website that you can customize. So if you are absolutely certain, I want a backpack, but then you look at this custom item and you're like, I don't know, maybe I want a sling bag. Sort of what this part of the website is for. It gives you a full list of what you can customize with these different fabrics that you just looked at. But I've decided I still like the backpack, so I'm going to select the backpack and I'm going to add it to my cart. And when you add it to your cart, there's going to be different slots for you to add in special instructions or what fabric you want. It's going to be at this step that you enter in the fabric code that you saw when you looked at the Haunted Mansion fabric. And this is also your opportunity to add specific modifications or any other customizations that you want to make. So if you want your backpack straps in a very specific color, or if you want to know what kind of zipper pulls we have that are seasonal, this would kind of be your opportunity to put those things in there. And then you would check out as normal. That's the first way you can order a handmade custom bag for this. Another way that it is a little bit easier is you can just shoot us an email directly. We are all glued to this email. We all get the email notifications. So it's one of those things that if you want to order a Haunted Mansion custom backpack, you can just shoot us an email and say, hey, I'm interested in getting a backpack, maybe a sling bag, maybe a belt bag. I haven't decided yet, but I know I want it in a Haunted Mansion fabric. What do you have available? And what we'll do is we'll respond with different samplings of what we have that we think are going to fit the vibe that you're looking for. And then once we get everything nailed down, any other customizations, modifications, the fabric, the bag, what exactly it is that you're looking for, we'll create a custom listing for you to be able to check out on our website. And before I move on to that third method that you can get a bag from us, there is one very important, hear me, very important disclaimer that I want to throw out there. Our current turnaround time for handmade custom items is 2 to 3 weeks from when you order. So please make sure that you are keeping that time frame in mind. We know that a lot of folks, they want to try and order stuff right before their Disney trip, but please make sure that you are keeping that time frame in mind. It could be 2 weeks, it could be 3 weeks. If you need to adjust where we are shipping it to, again, shoot us an email. We can see what we can make happen for you. But remember, 2 to 3 weeks is the current turnaround time for all of our handmade custom items. That's home decor, that's bags, that's screen printed shirts. Anything that we make from scratch on our website, like what you're seeing my mom make with this bag, it's got a 2 to 3 week turnaround time. All right, now on with the show. We can move on to the next one. And the other way that you can order a handmade bag from our family's small shop, mickeyandmandy.com, is make sure that you are keeping an eye on our weekly ready to ship drops. You can just be glued to our website at all times, or you can make sure that you follow us on, again, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok, and make sure that you're subscribing over to us on YouTube over here, because I do post pictures of what is going to be part of that ready to ship drop. Since these items are already done and ready to go, you don't have to wait that 2 to 3 week turnaround time. It's going to be a matter of days before it arrives. So you still get a handmade bag for your next Disney trip. The only downfall of this is that you don't get to customize it. So on the topic of maybe getting back to our Haunted Mansion backpack, if you're not picky and you're just looking for a Haunted Mansion bag, this especially from here until like mid-October is the time to keep an eye on our ready to ship drops, because we're going to start getting some spooky season stuff, and we're going to be adding some Haunted Mansion, Nightmare Before Christmas stuff into our ready to ship drops. Again, you don't get to customize it because it's already done. It's already been made. But this is another way that you can get a handmade bag from our shop. So again, to kind of recap, you can either jump through the hoop yourself on our website. We do keep everything well organized, so it is easy to navigate. You can just shoot us a direct email, or you can also message us over on Instagram or over on TikTok, wherever it is that you follow us, and we can get a conversation going about what kind of bag we can make for you. Or if having it 100% customizable isn't necessarily what you're looking for, and you're just looking for an awesome new handmade bag, keep an eye out on our Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and YouTube for those weekly ready to ship drops. But getting back to the bag that my mom is making right now on the screen, by the time the dust settles, you have an awesome, brand new handmade bag ready for your next visit to the Disney parks. Every bag that you see behind me on both of my backdrops and that I show off in these videos, these are all bags that my mom has made for me and my other half for other Disney trips. I think this Captain America shield one right now is my current favorite. This isn't really one that you can customize because it is a fixed shape and stuff. Still an awesome handmade bag. But these handmade custom bags are also fit for any given occasion, like our lunch totes. This can just be a lunch tote. I also use my lunch tote for just going to the workplace, fitting a water bottle, all my stuff in there. I actually used this bag right here a lot over the course of the spring. I have a pollen allergy, so I kept like tissues and eye drops and like nasal spray, all that stuff in here. But this was kind of like my spring go bag. So it's not just for a visit to the Disney parks. This is for anybody that just wants to add a little bit of that Disney magic into their everyday. But that is how my mom, Mandy, makes some of these handmade bags that you see behind me. And if you have any questions ordering your very own custom bag, again, just shoot us a message over here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Or you can send us a message over on Instagram, TikTok, or Threads. Make sure you follow us. And we'd be more than happy to get something made for you. But as always, everybody, we thank you very much for watching, and we will see you real soon.